So let's see, we need to go to the Vega system.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony. Are you ready to go?
Am I ready to go? Let's think about this. Yes. And
shields up, red alert.
uh-oh, that's a lot of enemies. Yep, someone is just going to get murdered. Look at those shield facings going down. Unfortunate for them. Go to the Vega system. Gamma Orionis transwarp conduit. Anything interesting? There's a cargo vessel. That's a merchant, a roaming merchant through the solar, suppose the sector. Oh, do we have skill points yet? We should. I could allocate some skill points, but not yet. The impact would be low anyway, and I should really look up, or rather make a build for myself. Though weapons training, starship weapons training is usually a safe bet. Weapon proficiency, also a safe bet usually. Demolitions, nice. Well, let's maybe try and do starship weapons training to this much. That should be, like I said, a safe bet. Accept. And we will do driver coil, usually very useful. Starship battery is an underused skill, but also very useful in some situations, especially when you have stuff that boosts. So starship batteries, this skill improves the duration of starship batteries. Improving this skill will cause the power gain you receive from batteries to last longer. This skill improves standard consumables and non-consumable batteries. I have a dreadnought, a Romulan dreadnought, a scimitar, if you remember it from the movie, on my Romulan, and it takes about 12 seconds, I believe, to charge a Thaliaron pulse. So if I would take starship batteries, a battery would boost my power levels and it would last until the pulse goes off. If I wouldn't boost starship batteries, then the power bonus from a battery would evaporate before the actual pulse goes off, so I wouldn't really gain any benefit from that. There's other things like that that can happen in the game, but that's the biggest example that I know of. So that's a decent skill, but I don't really want to invest any skill points yet. I'll look at skill points between recording sessions, so after I finish today. Begin a simulation of the innocent. Oh, I forgot to read the blurb for the system. Okay, let's see.
We arrived before the Borg. Now my heart can start beating again. What are your orders, Captain?
Hail the colonies, we have to warn them.
Tivrel managed to establish a comm link with Willa Post, the administrator of Vega Colony. It's not a
Willa
good
Post.
signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting her through now.
Ah, Willa, she's a girl. Okay, if you Willa Post. If it would have been a guy, like the amount of sexual innuendo in that name alone. Putting her through now.
Greetings, Captain. Is there something I could do for you today?
The Borg are on their way to this system. You need to start evacuating.
Your signal is breaking up. Did you say the Borg?
The Borg are on their way, Mayor. You need to stop your tea party and get the fuck out of there. Okay. They're probably getting jammed by the Borg in order to be assimilated.
I have lost contact with Vega Colony, sir.
Something is blocking all subspace signals in this area. Even our hails to the civilian ships are not getting through. There is a communication satellite nearby. It should boost our signal sufficiently to inform the freighters of the danger and warn the colony.
Okay. The camera is a little bit oversaturated, but I'll leave it as it is for now. Use the communication satellites to boost your transmission. Set a course for the satellite. Okay, so that's the objective. We have evasive maneuvers, which is a nice boost to flight speed, turn rate. Now I never got that. Why the hell does it at least turn rate twice? Weird. And defense is just dodge rating. So 16 kilometers we can do with a little bit of an impulse boost here. Boost signal with satellite.
Our hails are still blocked, sir. The Borg may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Your orders, sir.
Pretty much, yeah. Zarva, can we get transporter locks on the colonists?
Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that. I think I can boost the gain, though.
Hurry, I think the Borg will be here any ...
Transport conduits opening all over the system, Captain.
Yes.
The Borg are here.
Yep. Okay, so
Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.
closest. Nice. That's the shield drain ability we have from our science officer. Sorry, I keep trying to turn with the mouse and it fucks up the camera angle. Okay. And a bit close for the explosion, but that was okay. Planetary assimilation probe. Okay. They're not shielded or they're very weak? They're very weak. Pretty good. What else do we have? Ah, yeah, the civilians are just warping out, not going to stay and help.
Captain, I have short-range communications. Long-range signals are still blocked. I can contact the planet and have informed Administrator Post of the situation. However, the Borg have already landed and are moving toward the colony.
Oops.
It may be more prudent to retreat back to the Renown, sir.
We make our stand here, Cadet. Look for any more Borg landing parties. We're the only Starfleet vessel in the system. We'll rescue as many colonists as we can. So, authority or logic? Let's go with logic. I always like logic. Continuing
Borg
the
landing craft
invasion.
detected nearby. Captain, there are civilian ships engaging them.
I believe
Nice.
I can send a message to those ships.
Well, we are helping them, so... Okay. We're not gonna have too much power, but...
Civilian ships, you are ordered to disengage and retreat. We will cover you.
Good, solid hit on that escort probe. Very nice.
Bullshit. Pull back.
We are doing pretty well against these Borg.
All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
Like, that is one thing we can also say about Star Trek Online. The Borg, not as scary as they were in the series. I will have to keep working on that camera work. Yeah, facing down and direct impact with the torpedoes. Nice. Anything? Nope, nothing to see. You can do the scan in space as well, and it serves the same function as on the ground. So go to Vega Colony. Let's see, so we need
Captain,
to
the
beam
Borg have
down, yeah.
landed, and the colony won't be able to hold them off for long. I recommend beaming down to Vega and getting as many people out as we can.
Beam to the surface.
Choose your away team for your next mission. Your choices of who will be on your away team. will
Ambush,
grow as you recruit
battle
more
strategies,
bridge
target
officers.
optics, photon grenade. Well, she is very well trained for a cadet. Back in my day, starting officers you would have to level them up in order to unlock these extra slots. So you'd only have one ability on the bridge officers when you're going to the ground or in space. Let's actually see about that. So we have Elisa Flores. Skills. So she has a full set of skills, of course, but she can actually use them, more importantly. Stations, standard away team. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, she can use all her skills on the ground. Just the space ones are locked. Interesting. Now, let's see what Vrel has. Medical tricorder, tachyon harmonic, tricorder scan, and hyperionic radiation. It's a good idea to get a healer because I don't have a healer. Elisa Flores is more of a damage focused girl. Zarva, shield recharge, weapons malfunction, yada yada. So with me, I would say the best synergy would be a healer right now. Let's take the Vrel. Whoa, the camera is way too oversaturated. I'll have to do something about
Captain,
that soon.
according to our readings, over half the planet is already assimilated by the
What?
Borg. At the rate they're progressing, the region we're in will be overrun in roughly 1 hour. And if that wasn't bad enough, the interference is affecting the ship's transporters.
Understood. We will manually tag and any survivors we find for transport. Any questions?
No, sir. I'll follow your lead.
Okay, just a second. Need to close the curtains a little bit. Sorry about that. Opened them up a little bit because the camera was getting too dark, but it's acceptable for now. Okay, let's get moving. Emergency, help those people. Right after I fix the contrast on my camera. I will tag refugees for transport. We have, oh, so she does have locked abilities. We can see here the list of abilities that I can use from her is only the first one, so I don't have to promote her first. Goblin with a huge fucking rifle on his back. Let's see. No rank on my uniform yet. Whoa, what the fuck? Let's see. These maps, by the way, these ground maps, really not very helpful. They're very low res, and you can barely see where the paths are. Blarg. Probably not through here. Let's see, can we actually give Tvril something better to shoot with? 45 DPS. Whoa, that's actually good. 47. Nah, we'll do phasers. It's more traditional. I'll use a sniper rifle because let's do phasers. Let's go full phasers. See how that works out for now. Oh, there is a mechanic later on with the Borg that you need to remodulate your weapons every few shots. It actually works like in the series, though that's
one of those Borg ships from orbit.
Ooh.
Are we too late?
Yes, we are.
Those landing ships don't just carry drones. They can pump nanoprobes directly into the ground and the atmosphere. We need to hurry. The Borg will be in this area soon.
I have fans already. Yeah, so in the show, remodulation only works for a limited amount of time. Here, you can just remodulate again and again. I don't know if these Borg will use the remodulation mechanic, because we're too low level for that shit, but higher level Borg usually do. Bye-bye! Nothing on scan. Yeah, time to explode some things. Well, not really. We will have plenty of explosion skills later on. Let's see if I can hide in this bush. No? Hey, this is a solid bush. What the fuck? That's not a bush, that's a rock. Fuck. Is this a bush? Yes. Excellent. Nobody can see me. Perfect cover. Uh-oh, what's this? Leave that gate closed, we have to get out of here. Starfleet! Talk to refugee.
Thank you. We didn't know if anyone from Starfleet got our distress signal, and we don't have any weapons. But we do have some spare armor suits for you and your officer.
Nice.
They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open the gate. Please, Administrator Post and some of the others are still there. You have to save them.
I like the acting on this one. You can actually feel the distress in her voice. Retrieve some supplies. Okay, body armor, energy dampening and energy dampening. Oh, so that's same thing, take all.
Press the U key.
Yep.
This is your character. Here you can see your equipped items and devices.
Thank
You
you.
can also view your ship's equipment.
Of course.
Equip your bridge officer by selecting them and then double-clicking an item in your inventory.
Alrighty. And Tevrel. Main inventory or equipped. Okay, so that's the way. Good. And open colony gate.
Oh no.
Well,
We're
shit.
too late.
Unhand that woman! Well, actually, yes, we are too late, because now we have to kill her. Whoops! I feel like Picard in First Contact. What was the name of that ensign he just shot? And then the woman from the other time just berated him for it. Nobody remembers the ensigns. They're just red shirts. Ah, we have to... Oh, they're teleporting. Shit. Someone help, someone help. Tag civilian for beam out. Okay. Do I have to tag each now? No. Okay, so they're gonna get teleported out. Anything else? Like I said, there's sometimes secrets. Oh my fucking god. Well, we're boned. Sorry to say, but we are boned. Teleporting drones. Pew, 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 pew. Let's stun him. Doesn't work. I'm going to tag your foot. After your foot is tagged, you can be teleported. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So they're teleporting. Transporting rather. Okay, let's take out the tactical drone first. Pew, pew, pew. The ground combat isn't that fantastic to begin with, but it actually does get better when you have access to the new kit system. What are those guys running?
We have the civilians. There is still no sign of the Renown or the Kitters.
Defeat the Borg in Vega Colony. Uh-oh. Nice. Oops, wrong button. Stay back, or it's me. It's me, a Goblin from Starfleet. Misposed Coles. That's another Saurian, not the one we have on our ship, I guess. The area is secured for now. Administrator Willa Post. More Starfleet, thank goodness. Talk to Willa Post.
I apologize for Coles putting a rifle in your face. If it wasn't for him, the Borg would have assimilated me by now. What's the situation? Are you bringing more Starfleet reinforcements?
We're the only ones here. The Grotius is in orbit.
I see. And it's true. Vega is doomed. A single starship cannot hope to stop this. Still, there is more to do. Many citizens are hiding in their homes. We cannot abandon them to the Borg.
We can rescue them, but something is blocking our transporters.
I know. Coles and I have been trying to get around the interference field. Thank you for tagging the people you found and getting them safely transported to your ship.
That can't be everyone.
No, there are dozens more hiding out in the buildings. But Coles and I have a plan. We think a pattern enhancer will do the trick. With that, we can transport the remaining citizens to your ship. But first, I'd like to offer you some information. Vega was a trade company, and this gear was intended to go to Starbase 65.
Take a kit and then set up the pattern enhancers. Oh, so we have access to some basic kits now. You have my thanks. I'll retrieve the equipment and then set up the pattern enhancer. Very nice. Let's see what sort of kits they give us. Engineering kit, standard issue 1.
You have received a kit appropriate to your profession. Open your inventory, default key I, and double-click it to equip it. With a kit equipped, abilities are added to your action bar that you can perform in ground combat.
Create mines. Okay, they did not actually add the abilities to my action bar.
You now have additional abilities in ground combat.
So let's slot them in. Switch things around a little bit. Medium hypo, small hypo, and the chronoton barrier. 1, 2, that's 5 mines. Each mine, I think, does 100 damage, so that's pretty good damage for that entire thing. Okay, so let's see. Set up the pattern enhancer. We have lowered shields for the transporters, sir. Bad idea. I will need to raise them at the first sign of Borg ships. That's true. Talk to your administrator Willa Post.
Pattern enhancers are working.
Yay.
Only too soon. I can hear the Borg moving this way.
I need you to signal the citizens to come here for
I'll
transport.
do that. How long do you think you can hold off the Borg?
As long as we need to. Give the signal. Of course. We are very brave. So,
Remember when we thought fighting a crazy
hello.
was the worst thing that happened
Yeah, they got deployed too far forward and didn't detonate. So I'll have to remember that. I deployed the mines behind the Borg accidentally instead of on the Borg.
today? Another group of civilians has beamed to the ship, Captain.
Okay, so, hello! Have some mines. Pew pew! Come on. Yeah, nice. Explosions! Now that's Goblin work if I ever saw any. Let's take cover. No! What are you doing, man? Get back! The fun thing about most engineer, well, some engineer abilities is that they persist even after the ability cooldown is regenerated. So you can just drop some things and then they'll still be there, and then you can drop them somewhere else or drop them again. Like the mines. I can keep dropping mines on that area. And they'll just sit there until someone detonates them. Answer ship sail.
Shields are back up, sir, but more Borg vessels are warping to our location. We have detected a type of generator near your position. There is a 94.6% chance it is the device affecting our transporters. If you can destroy it, we will transport as many people from the area as we are able.
Hang in there, Tevrel. We'll be there soon. Hang in there, Tevrel. We'll be there soon. Turns around. Hello, I'm here. Did you need anything? You seem okay. I mean, you seemed a lot more distressed on comms. Hang in there, Tevrel. We'll be there soon. Mayor, thank you for your assistance.
Thank you.
You cowered bravely.
Even though it was impossible
In the corner.
to save everyone, those who did save will be forever in your debt.
You did save the... Will be forever, you know. Don't forget that. I'm not finished yet. Coles, you're with me. Thank you. We're doing all we can. Coles, you're with me. Yeah, I don't need to PR bullshit her right now. Coles with me.
Glad to do anything I can. I was born on Vega. There's no way I'm sitting by and letting the Borg take it without a fight.
All right, let's get
All right,
moving.
Coles, you're gonna see friends who've been assimilated. Don't
I know the
hesitate.
drill. I was never expected any Borg here.
Let's see. Activate colony gate. Uh-oh. Hello. Have some explosions. Eh? Eh? Takes a while to arm. Yes. Nice. Loving it. Okay. Find and disable Borg transport inhibitor. Uh-oh. A simulated civilian. Why does he have shields if he's a civilian? I guess they are advanced Borg drones or some shit.
I knew that one. We played poker last night.
Strip poker? Well, I hope you won, because you're never going to see that again. Uh-oh. I do apologize if you feel offended by any of the comments I make here. I am kind of trying to be in character with this goblin, and you know how goblins are. They're really very silly. Sometimes I try to be in character with the goblin. Sometimes I'm just a pig. Anyway. Okay, so we have... Uh-oh. That
The Borg are activating the transport inhibitor.
looks like a Jim Hadar drone. Former Jim Hadar. A little bit.
We need to disable that force field.
One last gasp. Disable the force field generator. Okay, let's actually equip the
Borg are so-
sniper rifle.
What's the word? Effective? Systematic? Evil. I'm gonna go with you.
Looks like we didn't actually need a healer, but, well, she is healing Coles, so that's good. And he doesn't seem to be able to regenerate his shields. So that's nice. At least Coles is getting some use out of our healer, which we brought. Disable Borg force field. Borg 101, huh? Pew pew pew. Ah, the object is also destructible.
The ship is transporting anyone they can get a lock on, Captain, but we don't have much time. We need to get back as soon as possible.
Well, up we go! Away we go!
We're packed
Okay.
to the brim with civilians, Captain. I don't think we could fit one more soul on this ship. Communications are still jammed, so we can't reach the Renown or the Kittimer. The immediate problem is the civilian ships in this system. Vega's a huge trading outpost. There are always ships traveling here. We need to warn them the Borg have taken over.
Can we reconfigure the satellites in the system to send an automated warning?
Possibly, but what we need to do is hightail it out of here with these civilians. Of course, the path to the satellites does lead away from the planet, so we could remotely reconfigure them as we leave. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
Very good. Sounds like a solid plan. Helm laying a course for the first satellite. Suave Goblin Captain. Nope, nope, nope. That's not my character. I'm the suave one. That's not a character. Reconfigure satellite.
Multiple probes inbound.
Uh-oh.
I don't think the Borg like us hanging around.
Move! Get that dodge rating up. I think we're gonna take that first one. Oh, jeez. Phasers only. Okay. Oh, forgot to finish him off. Fudge! Failing at maneuvering. And... missed the torpedo window. There you go. Have some torques. Evasive maneuvers. Good, avoided the explosion. That's not a very big boost for evasive maneuvers though. Huh, weird. I would have expected a bigger speed boost. I don't know what's up with that. Nice. Okay, so we managed to do this. Yep, okay. Configure second beacon. Was just waiting for the power levels to even out a little bit.
Never thought I'd wish I was back at the academy studying for the astrometrics final.
Meh. Pure. I'm tapping my directional keys in order to change power to shield facings.
No way to contact them, and I can't tell if they're friend or foe.
Okay, configure final beacon. Let's see if this shield array is better than what we have. 5% absorption, so it absorbs 5% damage. That's pretty good. So yeah, let's switch that. Uh-oh, fuck me. No, no, get away, get away, get away. I don't wanna. I'm not buying. I'm not buying. Uh-oh, Defiance. Nice. Pew 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 pew. Now this is a space battle. Oh, it's this guy with his bad acting again. Okay, let's do a torpedo. Come on, drain their shields, and shield facing is red. Some damage. Pew 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 pew. Nice light show. Nice light show. Could be better. Pew. Let's do a little bit of evasive maneuvering. Reposition ourselves. And nice. Good thing it didn't end up like Wolf. Battle of Wolf.
We held off what we could in Pollux and sent a signal out to Starfleet. These were the closest ships. Others will be arriving as soon as they can.
USS Armitage, USS Defiant! Ooh, it's actually the Defiant. And the USS Renown. And the Kittimer. Nice. Glad to see you. There's no way we could have defeated a cube by ourselves.
You have handled things well thus far. Excellent thinking on reconfiguring the satellites into warning beacons. We received the signal as soon as we arrived in the system.
Are we going to attempt to retake Vega?
I will be discussing that option with the other captains here, but your priority is to protect the civilians you have on board, as well as to ensure the safety of your crew. The Kittimer will return to Earth's space dock with you. Once you arrive, report to Admiral Quinn. He will have more information for you.
Yes, sir.
You and your crew have done well. Koles would make a fine addition to your senior staff.
Mm-hmm. Console Koles. Okay.
Congratulations,
Captain
Lieutenant.
Pollock told us to get to Earth's space dock, and I think he's right. We need to get the civilians to safety. And I don't think I can handle any more excitement.
Not now. So we have Koles. And that voiceover you heard that was sadly interrupted was actually the actor that played Spock in the original series. Congratulations, Captain, he says when you level up, which is nice. Leonard Nimoy? Please don't skewer me if I get that wrong. I am not that big of a Trekkie, but I do like Star Trek. And Star Wars. So I'm kind of weird like that. Okay, we're gonna press OK. Let's just see if we can equip anything nice. And this gives us kinetic resistance rating. Full auto rifle. No thanks for now. So gonna take a break here, and it looks like Welcome to Earth Space Dock is the very first mission. Yup, in the list of missions that you actually can replay and stuff. So we'll take a break here, and then I will start cutting 1 VOD per actual mission, and surrounding stuff. Okay, let's just full stop. See you in a bit.